In this presentation, you will learn about the representation of Indian mythology, history, and folklore in the Ramayana. The Ramayana is one of the greatest epics of India, traditionally attributed to the sage Valmiki. Composed in Sanskrit, it consists of around 24,000 verses. More than just a story, it is a cultural text that shaped Indian thought, religion, and art for centuries. It has influenced literature, performance traditions, temple art, cinema, and even everyday life across South and Southeast Asia. The Ramayana represents a fascinating blend of mythology, historical values, and folklore. Representation of mythology. The Ramayana is deeply rooted in Hindu mythology. Divine characters. Ram is portrayed as the seventh avatar of Lord Vishnu, symbolizing the ideal man, Maryada Purushottam. Sita represents purity, devotion, and sacrifice. Ravan, though a scholar and a devotee of Shiva, becomes a mythological symbol of ego and evil. Hanuman embodies selfless service, courage, and faith. Supernatural elements. Flying chariots, Pushkap Viman, magical weapons, Devyastras, and blessings or curses from gods. Mythology here is not only about fantasy but also conveys moral ideals like truth, loyalty, justice, and respect for dharma or righteousness. Representation of history. While largely mythological, the Ramayana reflects socio-political life in ancient India. Kingship and governance. The coronation scenes, Ram's exile, and the rule of Ayodhya highlight ideals of just kingship and sacrifice for the people's welfare. Family and society. The relationships between father and son, Dashrath and Ram, brothers, Ram and Lakshman versus Bharat and Shatrughan, and husband and wife, Ram and Sita, reflect family values of that era. Geography. The journey of Ram spans forests, rivers, mountains, and the ocean, giving insights into the geographical imagination of ancient India. Places like Ayodhya, Chitrakoot, Kishkinda, and Lanka show cultural exchange across regions. Many historians see the epic as a cultural history of values and institutions rather than literal political history. Representation of folklore. The Ramayana lives not just in texts but in oral and folk traditions. Across India, there are countless regional versions. Kamba Ramayanam in Tamil, Tulsidasa's Ramcharitmanas in Avdi, Adhyamta Ramayanam in Malayalam, and even Southeast Asian adaptations like Thailand's Ramakien or Indonesia's Kakawin Ramayana. Folk performances. The Ram Leela tradition, performed through theatre and dance, especially in North India, narrates the epic annually, ending with the burning of Ravana's effigy during the Shera. Folk dances, puppetry, and ballads keep the epic alive at the village level. Each folk version adapts the story to local culture, beliefs, and values, making it relatable to people of different communities. Cultural and narrative impact. The Ramayana shaped the idea of ideal characters. Ram as the ideal king and man, Sita as the ideal wife, Lakshman as the ideal brother, Hanuman as the ideal devotee. It continues to influence Indian literature, art, cinema, and even political symbolism. The epic's flexibility, being retold in Sanskrit, vernaculars, oral stories, theatre, and films, shows its lasting power as a living narrative tradition. The Ramayana is more than an ancient story. It is a cultural encyclopedia of India. Through mythology, It conveys divine ideals and moral values. Through history, it reflects ancient society, kingship, and geography. Through folklore, it becomes a people's story adapted and retold across centuries and regions. In short, the Ramayana is not only a sacred text, but also a universal narrative that continues to inspire ethics, art, and imagination even today. Thank you for watching the presentation. Do like, share, subscribe, and leave your comments about this presentation or any other topics you would like to learn more about.